Yep, here we are again. In caves.
Mm-hmm.
In caves. Using cranks.
Are you yanking my crank?
No, that's your fiance's job.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I don't swing that way, remember?
Oh, yeah. If you did, I would probably be getting laid a lot more often.
Yeah, but you be the bottom.
You say that as if I wouldn't enjoy it.
Alex does not take, he only gives.
Anyway,
I'm a power tap.
Right.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know how this whole thing works.
God, okay. I was wondering when this... Yeah. Alright, what's with She-Hulk?
She-Hulk is a lawyer.
Does she work with,
Daredevil? No.
Okay.
Sometimes, anyway. They're just both lawyers.
I was trying to think of Daredevil's real name, but I couldn't.
Matt Murdock.
Murdock, yeah, okay.
See, if you watched all those Marvel TV shows, you'd know this.
I have watched a few of the Marvel TV shows.
Part of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and like 2 episodes of Daredevil.
It was more like 4 episodes of Daredevil. And, like...
Spider... Actually called Black Tiger.
That looks more like a tarantula to me.
It looks dead to me.
Why are you firing at the wall?
Because there's another spider in here.
Oh yeah, there's like...
Just one.
Just one?
Blew its asshole wide open.
Right. Is there a point to giving you that survival knife here?
Yes. You have to use it to cut through the webs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The only place in the game where they have you do this.
I couldn't remember if you had to use the knife for this, or if it was possible to, like, burn through them with the lighter or something.
You can. I think you can use the flamethrower if you're Chris. I'm sure this was one of those, like, committee, like, one of those random desires, like, hey, we should totally have a bit where you have to cut through a web with a knife. And
because, yeah.
That's kind of how, like... That's kind of how game design seems to work in Japan. One random guy would be like, well, I think we should do this. Like, we don't do this anyplace else in the game, but I think we should do this here. And then everybody's like, sure, okay. This is how we fucking end up with, like, fishing minigames and shit.
Oh, yes. Fishing minigames. The bane of my fucking existence.
Well, not specifically fishing minigames, but, like, whatever the designer happens to be into at the time.
Yes. Just random fucking minigames out of nowhere. But seriously, fishing minigames. God, fuck me.
Some of them are fun. Like, Breath of Fire 3's fishing minigame is basically so good that they had a standalone version.
I would not know.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of Big the Cat.
Froggy! Froggy! Somewhere Striker cries.
More of this. And you can't use the Indiana Jones theme at the advice of your lawyers.
Both of my lawyers. My red and my green lawyer.
You want to bang the green one, admit it.
But everybody does. Dude, She-Hulk is fucking hot as shit, dude. Big, muscular green chick. Come on. It's like orcs, but without, like...
The tusks?
Well, the tusks are fine depending on the size of the tusk, you know, except, you know, you have to be way too careful. But, you know, big, green, muscular shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Snoo, but colorful. It's colorful Snoo.
Right. I think my last D&D character, actual D&D character, had a one-night stand with a female orc.
A comely orcish lass, I believe it was.
Yes.
It was the bartender, or bar wench, or
Something of that nature, yeah. Tavern wench or innkeeper or something.
I think it was the tavern wench. Pretty sure.
There was flirting, and then there was
Lesbian sex.
lesbian sex. Yes. You know, this is where pulling an object would be handy in this game.
I don't know. Would you really be able to pull that though?
Yeah, there's not really any place to actually get a grip on it from the front, so I suppose...
Except its hand. Its outstretched hand.
We...
Except for, you know, if you have to use your shoulder and stuff for leverage to push something, you're probably not going to be able to pull it.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks maybe a little bit too heavy to pull up by that one point on the front.
Resident Evil was the game that taught me to push with your shoulder. Don't do that, like, that thing kids do where they just put both hands against it and, like, try to shove it.
And now, apropos of nothing, I am remembering that, well, I suppose this is related, but I am remembering the time, Christ, I don't even know why you were there, but you were at my workplace when I was driving school buses out in Savage.
Oh, when your car stalled out or whatever.
Yeah, the starter motor in my car was not working for whatever reason. It just was intermittently cutting out, so I had to have Alex push start my car for me.
In a gravel parking lot.
In a gravel parking lot.
While I was wearing sandals.
While he was wearing sandals.
Yeah, I remember that. Turns out, really difficult to fucking push anything while you're wearing sandals.
Yes. But the shoulder push made it possible.
It's like, what fucking traction?
Pretty much, yeah.
Did not like... I think that was when we were trying to go get that, serve that dude court papers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That, like, fled the country or whatever the hell happened with that.
Minor story. So, back in, what was it, 2006 or something?
Something like that.
I was driving school buses out in Savage, Minnesota, and on my way home from work one night, I got rear-ended at a stoplight. The guy didn't have insurance.
Obviously.
So I sued him for the cost of damages to my car. And in the process of this lawsuit, well, that's how Alex wound up at my workplace, push-starting my car.
Because this dude fucking lived in, like, Shakopee or something.
Yes. And, I never did get any money out of that case, by the way. The statute of limitations has expired.
And wouldn't have just costed money to pursue it anyway.
Yeah, it was stupid, really.
This is probably what that guy was counting on.
Probably.
Work the shaft.
Did you try working the shaft? Flashing buttons.
Push them in arbitrary order. Nothing happens, unsurprisingly.
So, I suppose there's an actual order in which you need to push the buttons?
4, 2, 3, 1.
Which you are obviously not doing this time either.
Almost. I was almost there.
How are you supposed to know that?
That's what's written on the side of the shaft.
I was going to say, there seem to be Roman numerals on the side of the shaft.
Yes. That's how you know. What's funny is, like, I actually had to replay to this point because of that aforementioned shitty video, because everything was all zoomed in, but I did it right the first time, like, without even really thinking about it.
And yet this time it took you 3 attempts.
Yep.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill.
It's the Barry Fairy.
Noise I heard
Yay!
down here, but
We love
didn't
Barry.
expect to find a place like this.
How?
Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Your unsurprising and unexpected betrayal?
Now, this is Barry we're talking about. Barry is a stand-up guy.
I wonder whatever happened with that guy who rear-ended you. Like, did he just flee the country, just not answer his door?
Just not answered his door, I guess.
Sound.
He marked all of my court summons returned to sender.
Jill.
So obviously he
Check
got
it
them.
out.
Obviously.
Yeah, surprise.
I feel like if you do a return to sender on that
I'll
sort of
stay
thing,
here and
they would just be
secure
like,
Steve in case
yeah,
something happens.
no?
Okay.
Thanks, Barry. But, like, if you do a return to sender for, like, a court summons, like, if I were in charge of the judicial system, it'd be like, you gotta show up in court anyway, because you obviously got the papers.
Mm-hmm.
Good try, though. Nobody's ever fucking thought of that before, genius.
Yeah. Long story short, I won the court case, but never got any money for it because, well, the guy kind of disappeared, legally speaking. And it was more money than it was worth to try to pursue it.
I hear you, bitch. Where are you?
Is it Lisa?
Yes.
Okay.
I got your mom right here.
Okay, you actually hit her that time, and once again I'm realizing the stereo on my headphones is reversed.
Don't, like, those things have markings for which side is which?
Yeah, but it's reversed. For whatever reason, whenever I plug into your sound setup, left is right and right is left.
Welcome to Moonside. Or that one level in Marble Madness, where everything you know is wrong.
Sure.
Where you have to go, like, uphill instead of downhill or whatever.
I don't remember if I have ever played Marble Madness, and if I have, it was so long ago that my memory of it has completely just evaporated.
Marble Madness was one of those games my mom actually played, that's why I remember it. It's not a game that really requires any foreknowledge of video games, so...
Yeah, that's true.
So my question is, why didn't Jill fucking ride that elevator thing with it?
Because that would have been too easy, Alex.
Chemicals. And like an idiot, I'm just like, I could probably climb up on all these boxes, but for whatever reason, the game did not register the prompt for me to do so. Because there was still stuff in here and I wanted to grab it. I think it was actually... One of them is Magnum shells. Rounds.
Because you're using so many Magnum rounds.
Well, it's better to have them. Actually, I think I did use the Magnum when I played through again, just because I actually burnt all the corpses I passed by this time.
Ah,
I didn't want any surprises down the line.
that's fair.
Because on the original playthrough, when I left this area and went through the area outside Lisa Trevor's cabin, that zombie I left there to die became a Crimson Head and basically chased me the whole way to the door. I had planned on playing Aki's hat music. Nope.
Hi, Lisa. Bye, Lisa. It's not different at all, is it, Felicia?
Play classical gas.
Barry!
God damn you, Barry.
What is this?
Barry has betrayed us.
It is not possible. Barry, why? Why have you forsaken me?
I think I'd be pissed about it at first, but then I'd be like, I have a rocket launcher. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Jill cannot take care of herself.
She's done so far in a tube top and a mini skirt.
Indeed.
What I don't get about Jill's Resident Evil 3 outfit is why does she have a sweatshirt? Why would you wear a mini skirt and a sweatshirt? Or a hoodie or whatever? Like, that's an outfit choice that doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know, man.
It's like when dudes wear shorts and a hoodie. It's like, why? I don't understand. If you're wearing a hoodie and long sleeves, you're obviously worried about being cold, but then you're also wearing shorts, so you're obviously not.
I don't get it either. It's obviously Japan thinking stuff is fashionable in America.
No, that happens here too.
Yeah, okay. It's...
Anyway, next time on Radical Bromance, more questionable fashion decisions.